Finally. It's finally born. My wish. This will grant me my wish. Don't you understand what I want? Don't you know what I desire? Now!
Looks like he's all better now.
Seriously, after all that worrying.
Are you really okay now?
That's too bad. I was hoping to get a new friend. Don't say such scary things. But...
Yeah, that time. What did you do?
What do you mean?
Well, you did something. That's why Sulfur came back to life. Isn't that so?
If you say so, I don't really know.
But you did it. How can you not know how?
Wait, we're not even sure if Vane did do it.
True. Maybe Sulfur just got better on his own.
We all saw it. Or are you trying to pretend like you didn't see anything?
Well, that's...
Was it? Sulfur.
That's enough! This isn't going to get us anywhere! And more importantly, we still have classes to take!
What?
Are you feeling all right, Flay?
He must be possessed by an evil mana.
Stop that! It's normal for students to care about their assignments. Even I don't want to be a super fifth-year senior.
I guess. But, Flea, aren't you too old to be in school anyway?
That's why you gotta get back on that horse and ride the waves of destiny!
Fine. I see your convoluted and mixed metaphoric point.
Pretty good, Flea.
That is the first thing you've said that is worthy of respect.
Thank you, Flay.
I have questions of my own, but I thought I'd give you some time.
I heard a strange voice again, then everything went black. But you were, you know... Sulfur and Mrs. Olday. Do they know something that I don't?
Okay, finally actually getting the chance to talk. Now we're gonna do some. There's not gonna be much done today, except we're gonna have a couple of scenes, like this one. And we're gonna take classes. I know, hey, this video is kinda long. It's gonna take us a while to get these classes done. But this is still gonna probably be one of the shorter chapters, since we are getting towards the end. And now we get to get some stuff from Uppy. Oh, well, okay. Oh, that's sort of sad. Yeah, pretty much spoilers. Yeah, it's true. Her bag is the uncle's ship. Actually, you can see indications of this when you get Jess's all her hits. Her final hit is actually. I'll show a little clip, a picture of that. Because it's kind of hard to. It's not really too noticeable until you hear that story, of course. And this is the final one for Pamela that you get before you can actually get her ending. Mean what? How does that mean? Hey, you're poisoning people. Shit. She was. And I noticed no one else came up here trying to say anything. You want to talk about how I mean? I mean, talk about how Vane's mean and everything. Well, when did y'all people speak the fuck up? Exactly. Hell, Roxas was dumb enough to damn drink this shit. And I'm the bad guy. Just because some oversensitive ghost who likes to also use crocodile tears occasionally anyway. So I don't even know if she was lying about it or not. She shouldn't even remember, what? Slays all the people you poison. Well, they don't tell me shit. I don't really care anymore. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I'm the one who tried to talk to her. Oh, you shut up, Uppy. So with all of that stuff out of the way, of course we did a lot of items. We made a lot of items. So now we're gonna go and do the classes.
What can I help you with?
We'll tackle the longest one
first. These are the courses you can currently accept. Would you like to take this course?
And this time, you people actually chose stuff that wasn't combat oriented.
Head to your classroom on time.
So we'll take on Symbology 2. This one's also plot related as well, so that's good. And this one's nowhere near as difficult as the other one. Because, well, one, it's from a place you just came from pretty recently. Two, it's not too hard to actually get to all 3 points. And, well, answering the questions, it's pretty easy enough to figure out. Yeah, pretty much a nice little theorizing. It's not too hard. See, that's the right attitude, Vane. And we have plenty of time to do it. And sure, extra items are always helpful. We're not going to need them, but now we're going to take ourselves to the Mana Ruins, bottom center of course. And we're going to start running through and getting these runes deciphered. Take ourselves down. And now, since we don't have to worry about trying to get treasures or anything, we'll be able to do this with plenty of time to spare. Go around these guys. And well, I guess I should actually talk about other stuff that's happening in this game. I was glad that we are now with everything covered. All I have to do is do one thing during the free time to activate the final event for any character. So, as I said, we're going to go through all of those. The one that got voted for will be shown during this playthrough. And now we're at the first rune. You weren't good at it before, I wouldn't expect you to be good at it now. Okay. You know, it's controlling something to activate something with the wind mana. Yeah, we pretty much kind of deciphered that from the last set, but it's always good to have confirmation. And now we've revived Sulfur, so hey, Ben gets to be in the party again. Well, he was only out for the party for a little bit anyway, but hey. Now, we're to the second one. Yeah, I kind of was going to play. Oh. So it amplifies it and makes it very wide range. Okay, that makes sense. You know, a wind mana is used to actually keep this place afloat anyway, and to help it seal it from anybody just coming in. So it makes sense to be very powerful and have a very wide range. Now this one I forgot that I already had the wire down, but if you don't, of course, you can always just go in here and turn it down. Green, the wire's down. Red, the wire's up. See, we're only 3 hours in, and we've already got all of them, well, except one. And the last one is kind of hard to find because you really wouldn't see it on your regular walk around, like the first two. And now that we have let me get back to the topic at hand. Hey, we got Sulfur revived, and now we know that, well, everyone else seems to be in denial. We all know by now that Bane is a lot more than he seems. We have to put Zole in her place because apparently she don't know who she's dealing with. And now right here, jump down here. You really don't actually have to be careful. I'm just trying to get some of the items here, because what the rune you're looking for is right down here at the bottom. Now, see, usually you're going completely to the right, so you end up missing this, but and sealed. And we know what was sealed in here because we kinda unsealed it. Or at least one part of it. So, with that done, we can take ourselves back to the Vice Principal and give our answers, and if you give all the correct answers, you get an A. I don't know what happens if you get some of them incorrect, because I always got them correct. But before that, we do get a little scene. You actually can get the scene, I think, in chapter 10 if you go into the classroom. I don't know exactly what triggers it, but I always end up getting it in chapter 10 or 11. I think she just got her hair did. Uh-oh, guess someone's a little off balance, huh? She's falling down like Samson. Ooh. Okay, guess as good as mine, Sulfur. So, now let's talk to the Vice Principal and get our A. Pretty much all the ones in this one are pretty easy A's, but these are the ones that are the easiest to get. Hey, that's how we work. Oh, thanks. I guess I'll get to answer the questions. And it keeps the campus afloat. And this is a wide range. It most likely amplifies the power across the entire campus. And the last thing that was sealed was most likely a mana. Because a human can't do anything and a monster can't do anything either. Yeah, except for that whole letting it loose thing. Yeah, there's really no repercussions about that. So we get our A. Now, as you can see, we have we hit 4 sets of time to do this. So even if you make some beans, you probably can still, you know, pass. And yeah, we still got a little time. We can still do that next class. Smoothing ourselves. Well, this is affairs. And this one is actually the easiest of all of them to do. These are the courses you can currently accept.
Would you like to take this course? Please, head to your classroom on time.
We are now doing Synthesis 9. Sure. Oh, the final lecture. Yeah, we've pretty much been making everything and anything. Gotta get our grow bugs growing. And elixir. Now, of course, we got the recipe for the elixir from Mrs. Zolde after we defeated her last chapter. And by this time, you probably would have made it by now. You have the ingredients. The ingredients aren't hard to actually get. So, it shouldn't be too difficult to make this item. And since the higher your ether level, the higher the grade, it should be nowhere near difficult to get 100 ether level. Definitely with characters, they can add their abilities to it and increase it. Even if you have to try to lose this one. But since we made an elixir before we even started this, well, before we even started classes, I'll just turn this in and we'll be done with our assignment. That was actually going to be one of the easier ones we're going to do, Nikki. Found them, made it, got the t-shirt. So let's go turn in. Like always, the recipe I use is in the thread. And we'll just turn this in. I'm not going to be playing more easily. It's not like we're going to be using too many of them by the time I finish the game anyway. But, hey. So, with that A, we get our free time. Next, we're going to stab people in the face, like always. We'll lose a couple more times. And then get on to the rest of this chapter. See you next time, guys.